Greetings YouTube, time for a bargain video. First we have a book of magic, the Great Book of Magic, which I got for my nephews. We have Legendary North Woods Animals, which are mythological, well, completely fictitiously mythological in the sense that they're mythological animals that the author themselves created. Roma Imperius, an alternate world history, which deals with a Roman Empire that existed into what we would recognize as the Middle Ages. I believe it also has a magical fantasy element. Crowmore, a role-playing game, core book and campaign setting. I picked both of these up blind. This was actually a Christmas gift, but I chose it. And the other is one I picked to myself. I bought those blind off of Amazon's secondary market. Sometimes I just like to do that. Then we have a book of robots. Draw your own androids, cyborgs, and fighting bots. That's also for my nephews. Proust and the Squid, the story and science of the reading brain. The Doctor Who FAQ, which I got for a friend. A short history of myth, which is for me. Then we have a magnetic robot set for building magnetic figures, like little, just doing... Playing with robot designs. It was for my nephews as well. We have a monstrously fun origami set, which is for my wife, who enjoys origami. And she has a thing for fall themes, and it's a pumpkin guy, and there's a pumpkin mask, and things like that. So we thought that might be fun. On to movies, I think. We have The Assassination Bureau with Oliver Reed, Diana Riggs, and Telly Savalas. The Elegant Universe, which is a documentary. I've read the book and it's quite good. I didn't know they made a documentary. We have Disney's Tomorrowland. The Tooth Fairy, which was cute. It was cute. We have a double feature Blu-ray. Godzilla Tokyo SOS and Godzilla Final Wars to add to our Godzilla collection. We have San Andreas. I'll probably do a review on this at some point, but I'll say one thing. It was better than 2012. Jack Black's Gulliver's Travels. I expect nothing good from this, but I like Jack Black. We have Martin Lawrence's Black Knight, which I've never seen. Then we have Knockaround Guys, which has one of the great bar room beatdown scenes, and I wanted to get that for the commentary track. We have a science fiction film called Infected with Judd Nelson as Isabella Rossellini, which is some really talented actors in what looks like a straight-to-DVD movie. So I guess we'll see what that's like. We have Tigerland with Colin Farrell. Bend It Like Beckman, a film I've never seen, but I've heard good things about. Fire with Fire, Bruce Willis, Rosario Dawson film. I like both of those actors. We have a 3-film set. It's the Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. I got it because it has a copy of Abrasak's Guardian of the Universe on it, which is a horrible, horrible film. We have the Miss Congeniality and Miss Congeniality 2, films I've never seen. The Living Daylights, which again cracks me up when I'm listening to commentary tracks and the people producing these things tell me how serious they are. Jason Statham's In the Name of the King. I don't expect much from that. And the first season of Heroes. I've never seen that at all. This is just the first disc. But I thought I'd dip my toes in it and see if it's any good. I know nothing about it. Then we have the Art and Science of Spiral, which is kind of a spirograph thing. I picked it up for $1 at a thrift shop. And then we have a Kirkland Signature Rabbit Corkscrew. My wife has recently got into wine, and we did not have a good corkscrew. And we saw this at a thrift shop for $6, and it's all kinds of bells and whistles and stuff. So we thought we'd give it a try. See if it works better than the one we have now, which was actually broken, which I recycled that for real, into the recycling bin. But yeah, so that hopefully will work better than one we had, and we won't have to borrow my mother-in-law's corkscrew when she wants to open a bottle of wine. We got a roll of Star Wars wrapping paper, originally $8, we paid $2. Here we have a squid, whose name is Frank. It is an anatomically correct squid, in fact it has a beak, and a little jet in the back, so it is pretty close to anatomically correct. And my wife really loves Frank. Then we have a bag, which my mother gave me, so I can use it for flea marketing and such. We have a pair of sneakers from Sperry, which have swimmers on them. My wife thought those were cute and wore them in the summertime. I got my wife a t-shirt, coffee, Noun, a warm, delicious beverage to, a delicious alternative to hating everyone every morning forever. My wife is a coffee fan. And we have a collection of bells. This is more of a noisemaker. It's all wood and makes noise. I don't know where that one's from. This has a tag on it saying it's from Chinatown in San Francisco, and it is the most problematic bell probably in our collection because it's definitely a racial stereotype from an earlier age. This is a tulip. I think the top may be Bakelite. I'm not positive. I don't know how to check that. We have a Sarna bell, which says "Hi" in a very friendly way, but it has an actual Sarna sales tag, which my wife has never seen before. And apparently they had a store in New York at one time. I don't know if they still do. And it says, handmade in romantic India. But it was kind of cool to actually see the original label still on there. And we have a fair number of Sarna bells that have greetings on them, like best wishes and weddings and Christmas and New Year's. I'd never seen one that just said "Hi." So there you go. Then we have a knockoff of an actual figure. Cute. My wife likes tikis and Easter Island and things like that. We have a badge, which was a gift to me from a friend. It says licensed junk collector. I'm not going to touch the patina on the front. I am going to straighten out the back. The pin in the back needs to be straightened, and I'll do that without a problem because you can't see that. So I can actually use it. I'll probably attach it to the strap of the bag when I wear it. But yeah, that's the real thing, man. Official licensed junk collector. Then we have a couple of screw pop tools. This is a tool which allows you to safely carry a utility blade with you on your keys, and it definitely is. It holds it in place both because of this clip right here, and you cannot move this forward with one hand. It takes a two-hand operation, so it is safe. And it also has a magnet in the back, so for both affixing this to other objects, and it also helps hold the blade in place. So I'm going to do a review on that probably. Then we have a smaller screw trap tool. Of course, it's got a bottle opener. Both of these do, and this is designed to hold bits magnetically. And I'll do a review on that as well at some point. But there you go, folks. This has been the latest bargain video. Bonus section. See that right there? Allow me to introduce you to Grace. And why is Grace in a bargain video? Grace is in a bargain video because I got Grace for free. Grace is a 2014 Toyota Corolla, and it was a Christmas gift to me from my father. I'm in the process of switching the title over to myself, get it registered and all that happy horse pucky, which of course is never cheap, but there was no way I'd be able to afford a car this new. My old car, the last one I've had, was a 2006 Honda Accord, which was great. It was also free. My father gave it to me, but it was 10 years old and showing a little gray around the edges. And Grace is a little bit smaller, which I've actually found I'm kind of liking. She seems to fit me a little bit better in some ways. And the trunk is surprisingly large. I was very impressed with that fact. So I didn't really lose any trunk space at all. I think I may even gain some because I can actually organize things a little better inside this trunk than my last trunk. It's a really solid design, and so far I'm really liking it. It's got things like a backup camera, and it's got bells and whistles on the radio that I never had before, like controls on the steering wheel and stuff for my radio stations, and a rear window that really warms up quickly, and side mirrors that are heated. So there's a lot of features on this I really happen to like. I'm still getting to know her, and the nice thing about it, she's from 2014. She's got 15,000 miles on her. That's barely broken in for a car. So yeah, really happy with this. This was a really good bargain.